right? Today is 13th of June 2024. Is around 9:22 a.m. in the morning. Let's start the analysis together. Okay, as you guys already know, last night we have a very big event, right? Which is a federal rate statement, and we also have the federal rate decision, and we also have a statement, right? So, okay, let's talk a little bit about it.
not the same 我觉得，可是有些是有钓鱼，我不喜欢钓鱼。
Okay, so yesterday, last night, right? The rate decision is the same, right? They were kind of like a 5.5, 5.5. So it is kind of expected, right? There's no changes. Nothing really changes on this, right? But when we look into his speeches, just give me a minute. All right. So he was saying that he was like keep on like delaying that, like not so ready, and unemployment's not so high. So basically what he is trying to gauge is he's trying to gauge two things. All right. The first one is the unemployment. Okay. Unemployment is of course a bad thing, right? Is higher is not good, right? And another one is this one is an unemployment. Another one is the CPI or inflation data. So what he wants is that in order for him to raise the rate, right? In order for him to cut the rate, all right. In order for him to cut the rate, he wants the economic condition to go from good to worse. Okay. So currently the inflation data is quite okay. And the unemployment data is quite low. So this is considered quite good actually. Okay, let's say the inflation data go down, right? The inflation data go down. This is what they expected. That means no inflation, right? And of course, he wants the unemployment to rise. That means, of course, the more important one is unemployment. Okay, if they want why he want the unemployment to rise? Because it shows that the market is already starting to show the signs of weakness. All right. If this happens, then he will cut the rate. Okay, so of course he's a lot of pressure to cut the rate, but the data are not really showing so much. Okay, so yesterday we have two parts, right? Yesterday we have two parts. Let me welcome in. Gentleman mic. Okay, so sorry. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Yeah. So the yesterday was two part. Which two part was it that you can see that first one is of course CPI PPI, right? CPI. Second one is of course Fed fund rate, right? So yesterday the CPI was actually lower than expected. So the drawing you remember, this is just the CPI, right? Then this is an unemployment. So yesterday CPI make a dip. That's the reason why the market was so happy or so relieved that Federal Reserve is going to say something that want to cut the rate really. All right, but you see in reality, he acknowledged the drop of CPI, but he didn't really say so much about cutting the rate yet. So I think that's the reason why market have a bit of reversal earlier. I mean before around 8:30 p.m. right, around 8:30 to 12 p.m. market move one way, and after this 12 p.m. market move a little bit, pull back a little bit, right? Did you notice that? Okay, so that was a reason. Okay, that was a reason. Okay, so all right, so roughly you roughly know what is going on them already. So going forward, yeah, actually it's the same now. He want the unemployment to rise. I mean, economy to get a little bit worse. And also he also want the CPI to drop. Okay, so let's say next month or next round of CPI reporting, right? If the CPI drop, right, this will be it will give a more reason for Jerome Powell to cut the rate. Okay, so well, that is the reason why. That's the reason why yesterday, for example, you look at the British pound, they really go up a lot, because of the CPI. But after Jerome Powell was not so dovish, right? Then that's why they make it pull back. So to me, so end up in the technically what happened. To me, this is a very good stop hunt really. Okay, so we need to see whether how do they really behave. Let's say the bearishness stay really coming to push the price. I mean, to resist the price from going up. It means market have more and more bearish case scenario likely to come up. Okay, you got my point here. So yesterday got two parts. One is like playing the volleyball like that. First they really bring it up, make people so happy, then they slam it down. Okay, so I'm quite sure. All right, I'm quite sure yesterday if the person is not careful, yesterday got wiped out already. Okay, yesterday got at least a few positions got wiped out already. You see, they really go above, right? They really go above to what we call it. They really go above to stop hunt these fellas. Then now the market is back to the range again. Okay, so well, this is what it is. This is how the market move. Good or bad, they will surely hunt the stops, right? So now let's take a look on the individual pair. So let's take a look on the British pound. British pound, we have a bullish candle, a decently strong bullish candle, and our number is -18. So it's getting a little bit more and more extreme. But I mean, not until -90 is extreme lah, right? So anyway, this have already come true, right? Market will go to this way, so I will take this out already. So it's already fulfilled. All right. So okay, going forward, let's see. Going forward, we have to see how the candle really behaved today. You see, look at the yesterday candle is pretty strong. Yeah. You look at the yesterday candle is pretty strong, but the problem of the yesterday candle, one problem, you look at the control of the yesterday candle, it's on the top end. So this to us, this proves something that a lot of I mean, put it, a lot of candles are, or a lot of prices are being resisting here. I mean, they are resisting on this around 1.285 region. So I will be neutral. All right, neutral or slightly bullish, you can put it this way. But I am not strongly bullish at all. Okay, please be very careful, because like I said, 1.285 is a very strong resistance now. If let's say market could not break above this, we will have a problem. The market will keep on going back down from there. You got my point? So please be careful, gentlemen. Okay. Another one is Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD was a retail number. Retail number is around -73. So it's nothing much really on that. And look at it, what happened on the Euro USD yesterday is very similar as well. Market go back to this congested region, right? And couldn't manage to break above higher. So to me, it's a little bit not strongly bullish as well, right? Not strongly bullish as well. You can see this level is really proven to be a resisting so far. So I don't really think market were able to go above this easily at all. So if you want to short, you need to wait for one more day candles, and you see it's like a ceiling, like market go up, kind of break past, then they will start to move back down. So in order for this scenario to play out, we need one more price action or bearish candle to show up first. So I will be neutral, will be the better watch here. All right, neutral will be the better watch here. So maybe by tomorrow we may see some bearish action. So today is neutral. I think market can be slowly rolling over. Okay, all right, let's move on. Aussie also quite similar. If you look at it, hang on. If you look at it, you see those people who have been selling Aussie here because of the price action, right? They were conveniently, I think the watch here is conveniently put the stop loss above this swing level. You see what happened? Yesterday, the market just really nicely go to this swing level, and from there, stop out already. Then the fella think that, oh, my short is wrong, so should I long now? Because this candle at one point is such a bullish looking candle, you got what I mean? I mean, of course, but at the end of the day, they retreat back and they close here, right? So if the person is like this, he's really pressure because his short position got wiped out, or hunted, and he will likely do, hey, I cannot tahan it, like he really got pressure to long now because he want to make back his money, make back the money that he lost. So you go and long now, what happened? Most likely he is in the drawdown again. So I think it's rushing to the market is one of the major failure, right? So I think it's the same thing. This level, the market could not prove that this level is market could not break this level yet. So if you want to short, you need to wait one more day. All right. So I will be slightly bullish on neutral, will be the better watch here. I don't really like the what we call it. I don't really like the strong pin bar that show up here. Okay. So I think market may roll over by tomorrow. Okay. So let's find out. Okay, let's take a look on the on here. You see that retail, you just look at the intraday control of yesterday, all of them showing the same pattern. You see, the control is on the top, you see. You know what I mean, guys? So this level means really something. I mean, a lot of fightings are going on here. I mean, throughout the day, the real fighting is taking place. So this level is really, it's the most important level of that particular day. So I am kind of convinced that in a few days time, market were likely to roll over and start to show the bearish pressure. You got my point? So I will not be taken in by the yesterday price action, right? Likely that 1 or 2 days time, we may have a bearish candle soon. Okay, so I'm neutral at the moment as well. I will not really want to buy it. Okay, so anyway, this projection has already came through, right? You see very nicely on the dot, right? So I'm going to take it away. So next week one, I mean, the next one we will see again. All right. So another one is New Zealand. So far, I have done 3. And if you look at it, all the pairs are price action is bullish, but there are some weakness underneath it. All right. So it's something that we need to be careful on. So to conclude, those yesterday candles are not strongly bullish one. Okay. Okay, so I think among them all, I think the New Zealand is I think at least the best looking one in my opinion. From if you talk from the point of the bullishness, right? Hang on, let me see. I'm looking for something. Okay, this is minus 83. Okay, this is minus 83. Okay, this is minus 83. So I think one of the reason I say why this is not bad looking one, because you can see here the control is on the below end, not like others, right? Other is on the top end, right? So to me, I mean, if you really want to buy against US dollars, look for New Zealand. Okay, Euro, British pound, especially Euro, forget about it. Okay, so I'm slightly bullish on this guy. I think they might retest one more time, in my opinion. All right. Okay, let's move on, gentlemen. So among all these 4, all of them are neutral. Most of them, I mean, the first 3 is neutral, and New Zealand is slightly bullish. Okay, if you want to short against them, my suggestion is that at least you need to wait one more day for bearish looking candle to show up. Okay, all right, let's move on to gold. Gold. Gold, you can see here. All right, you see, look at the yesterday candle, right? Same thing. They could not really break above this level. See, so gold is starting to show the weakness already. So that's the reason why I was mentioning in the earlier part of this section, right? I was telling you guys, hey guys, yesterday is not really that bullish. All right. They use 2 part to work everybody. They use the CPA to bring everybody up, thinking the market is going up higher. Then they use the Jerome Powell speech to slam it down. All right. Okay. So you are a seasoned trader, huh? Okay. I mean, it's not really good to fall for this kind of trick, okay? All right, so now, gold, what we have here is that gold couldn't really break up this level just yet, right? So I don't really think that gold is so bullish right now. I think gold is ready for a market to go back one more lower. I mean, go further lower, in my opinion. So I will definitely not bullish on gold right now. Okay, if you want to short, you can wait for one more candle today. All right, then look for it. And look at the yesterday candle. You see, market, sorry, hang on. Look at the yesterday candle. Market go up a bit, but the problem is they come back down. So this pin really show that there's a strong weakness in there. Okay, so to me, it is kind of like a bearish, starting to look bearish, in my opinion. Okay, just to keep in mind, sometime, even though, like for example, if you study this candle, market go here, go all the way up, then go down, right? But sometimes the strength is so strong until they can go up a little bit more further, but they could not break above this already. You see, then after that they slam it down. Okay, so my point is that if you want to short, I think by confirming that today candle will be great. So I am neutral on gold at all. Okay, I don't fall for yesterday candle. I think likely to go lower. Okay, so for the past few weeks, I have not been bullish on gold and silver. Okay, you can go and watch back our previous video. Right, so we are not wrong in a way. All right, silver also same thing, guys. Good job. All right, silver also same thing. So yesterday was a very it's a good slam. They used one data earlier part of the night. They used one data to bring it up. Then everybody's so happy. Then after that they slam it down. All right. So same thing. Silver, I think market is likely to go lower. Look at the yesterday control area. You see that they couldn't really manage to break this level at all. So I think further weakness is still very possible. Okay. So where it goes to, of course, here lah, right? So silver also pretty bearish. All right. Silver is pretty bearish. And in fact, silver is our recommended pair for this week. So I will be recommending stay as well. I think likely go lower silver. Right. So we have one recommendation today so far. Silver on the bear side. I think we're likely to go lower, gentlemen. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Just to check. Okay. Is everybody okay so far? Any question at the moment? All right. I think since we all go through the flow, right? I mean, I'm sure you guys know. I really like this candle right now on the Canadian, you see. In fact, right, we have been looking for Canadian bullishness for the whole week, all right? So you can see, look at the yesterday. Okay, the only thing that I didn't buy, the only thing that I didn't buy is that you can see it was kind of on the top end. That's why, wait for a while, you see. You see what happened yesterday? The market really go down to whip those people out. And look at here, they go back to retest this tranche, and you see market really bounce from there. So to me, it proves that this tranche is a very important resistance. Sorry, for this case, support now. I don't really think market will go below this from now onward. So I mean, if they don't go down, what will the market do? Of course, they will go up now, right? So I think market will likely to go up higher, gentlemen. Okay. Now I ask you, do you want to wait for a price session or you want to take some chance? Now I ask you, what do you think? US dollar Canadian going up mean Canadian will likely to go down, right? What do you think? You want to try going in or you want to wait for a price session? I mean, of course, I mean both got pros and cons. What do you prefer, gentlemen? We see. Okay, I think after this meeting, I will check a little bit, more. Then we see whether we should long on US dollar Canadian or not. Okay, so this is my second recommended pair for today. Okay, bullishness is there. There's no price session, but from the structure wise, I think market have proven to us that it looked quite bullish. Okay. And moreover, if you look at it here, look at the control of yesterday. You see the control is here. And we have a monthly control is here. So that's mean the yesterday control is here, the monthly control is somewhere around here. So I mean, it really further sort of like a important it really further support that market is really being likely to be supported. So we have one recommendation on this one as well. So far we have two of them. All right, two recommendation. One is silver short, another one is US dollar Canadian long. Okay, let's continue. Okay, this guy we have been sort of like bearish, right? It's sort of like bearish. Then let's see. And you can see also the control is on the top end. So the control here is on here, around here. So we might have some bullish case scenario in US dollar Swiss franc as well. So that at least don't short on US dollar Swiss franc. Okay. So so far it's neutral. Let it be. Okay, let's move on, gentlemen. US dollar JPY. Okay, US dollar JPY have been really tricky. All right, because of the you see yesterday they on the CPI new they really go down a lot. All right, after that they kind of recover it. Personally, we have a JPY short, right? Hang on. Not really a good one. So that means also the same thing. All right, market is the control of yesterday was here. Because the control of yesterday was here, right? So it's stuck in between this resistance and this support. So shall we add our short position or not? Definitely not. Okay. I think we will see. Let's see how the consequence so-called the next upcoming candle behave. I hope it will go down lower. Okay, but at least we don't add position. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the British pound JPY. British pound JPY will be quite similar to quite related to JPY in my opinion. Quite related to British pound in my opinion. If the British pound go lower, I think this position will likely to go lower as well. So let's see. All right. Yesterday price action is of course quite bullish, but they also have their fair share of on top pin bar. So I mean, it's too early to be bearish for sure. All right. We have a short position, unfortunately. So I will just keep it as it is. Okay, I will just keep it as it is. We don't add position. Okay. All right. Hopefully market start to roll over and go lower. Okay. So well, finger crossed on that. Okay, another one is US market. Our rule of thumb is when we are one of the position is not doing well, we don't add position. Okay, simple. Look at this guy. I have one gentleman yesterday messaged me. This guy is time to time he will message me one. He always asks a good question. Yesterday he asked me. Okay, yesterday he asked because it was I think it was around 9 to 10. I think 9:30 p.m. All right, 9:30 p.m. So let's take a look on the hourly time frame. Just to give a bit of okay. So I think the candle was here. All right, I think the candle was because this is a this is a 8:39 candle ma. So I think the candle is somewhere around this box. All right, okay. So he was talking about this, and I was telling him, hey, the CPI data was I mean very very low ma. So people were so happy, right? Then people think that the market is going to cut, the cut rate or whatever. So that they were like so happy. Then market is going up. This gentleman have a short position. So you were talking then like, of course, he asked me, hey, I have a short, what should I do and stuff like that. I told him, as per our weekly plan, of course, before this new lah, right? Our weekly plan and also as for our yesterday plan, also we wasn't really bullish, right? So I told him if the risk is manageable and it's already defined properly, I would say just let it play out. So this gentleman decided to not to close his short position, and he decided to hold it as it is. So I think by today morning he will know that he made a right choice. Okay, so you see, market really have a stop hunt. Then market just go back only. So to me, this is kind of like a pretty bearish looking information in my opinion. All right. Let's see. Okay, so at least yesterday is not really that bullish, but not really that bearish either, right? It's more of a doji looking candle, so I'll be neutral at this moment. Okay, let's see, but it's definitely not bullish lah, right? Doji looking candle. All right, let's move on. Okay, but I mean, from the weight of all the pin bar, I'm seeing they are really ready to go down lower. You can see the trenches, they could not break the trench. We got a lot of resistance on top. So of course, market will likely to go to place the easier, right? So I think they were likely to go here sooner or later. We shall see the price action by today. Let's see. Okay. If you ask me to choose side, I think going down is likely. Okay. Just hang on, gentlemen. Okay, another one is a honky donkey. Okay, yesterday have a very nice pin bar as well. Honky, we have a very nice. When you look at the control, I think honky is if you want to long index, if you want to long any stock index, I think honky is a better looking than the rest in my opinion. Forget about US market for the time being. You see, look at the honky price session, very nicely done. If you want, you can try small long today if you want to. You see, look at it here, very nice conditions. You see, market make a bounce, thinking the market is going to go up. So a lot of buyer come in, then a lot of buyer put a stop loss here. So they use another round to wipe it out. So I think from here the bounce were likely to take place. So the bounce were definitely or likely to go back to this around 18,500 region. So I'm saying like they can go up another 500 points. Okay, will it go up higher from there or not? Of course, we will talk later, right? So at least here is quite highly possible. So I'm slightly bullish on Hong Kong, guys. Okay, and then the Hong Kong will be my today KIV for today. All right, so we got 2 recommendation and 1 KIV ready. Okay, so let's move on to DEX. DEX should follow US market up. DEX should follow US market. Okay, Nasdaq we will take a look as well. All right, I think Nasdaq has a very interesting pattern showing up as well. I agree with you, bro. Hang on. Let's go to DEX first. Okay. Something to do with DEX is that, okay, just to keep in mind, DEX yesterday they closed kind of early, so they didn't catch the second part. They only catch the first part, right? Which is the which is the CPI part only. They didn't catch the announcement part. So I think DEX were likely to come back down today. All right. So of course, if you want to short, definitely not yet. We need at least one more price action to confirm. All right. So I will be neutral or slightly bullish. Look at the yesterday candle is stay pretty bullish. So neutral or slightly bullish at this moment. Okay, but likely because DEX they closed, I mean, earlier part of US section, right? Because DEX open in the Singapore time afternoon, is closed in the earlier night time, right? So whatever happened after like midnight, 2 p.m., whatever is not accounted in, right? So I think market will likely to boom, So let's see. Let's see, yeah. So DEX is this. Okay. Let's talk about NASDAQ. Okay. NASDAQ, people call it morning star, shooting star, whatever star. People like to call it abundant baby, all this kind of stuff, right? I think it's kind of possible as well. Of course, this kind of when the like shooting star, this kind of pattern, right? It's like a market going up, right? Market going up until to the point on that day, likely, they open like this and they like open go up higher, they close higher, and like it's like in the middle. So that means whatever the momentum that they have is being slowed down here already. So that's why they call it shooting star, right? So I think it's kind of likely, but of course shooting star have to be accompanied by the bearish following, right? So this is like a rollover kind of thingy. So we are possibly here, right? We are possibly here, but it's a little bit for us to find out. Okay, so we are possibly here. So I think they were likely to do like this, maybe. But I mean, it's too early to call for very bearishness at all. So I will be neutral, will be the better watch here. Look at the yesterday candle here, right? It's kind of bullish candle, but you see the control is on the top end. So yep, there's some elements of bearishness in it. Okay, so neutral will be the better watch here, guys. Okay, I mean, don't get so excited because we as a trader want to, get back at the trade. If it is go up, we want to short. If it is go down, we want to long, right? So, we have to see it as it is, right? Okay, let's take a look at a few things, right? NVIDIA. Okay, NVIDIA is stay quite bullish, Okay, ignore this very long pin, because I think it's a chart issue, because of the splitting, But anyway, you look at here, we have some controls on the top end. So market couldn't break above the control of it. You got the control is a red color line, So there's some weakness in this bullish candle. So I mean, to conclude the yesterday condition, we are still slightly bullish, but not a strong one because we have some control on top of it. Okay, so to observe, slightly bullish. Okay, another one is Apple. Apple is something that we want to talk about. Okay, so Apple also kind of looking weak in my opinion. All right, I posted something about Apple yesterday, remember? Okay, so you look at the market really follow up, but really been so-called push back lower already. So put it this way, 215 to 21220 can be a little bit acting as a resistance in my opinion. So do we short or do we bearish or not? Maybe a little bit too early to say, but by looking at the yesterday candle, we are only slightly bullish. Okay, all right. If you want to short, it's better to wait for some price action or bearishness to show up first. Okay, look at the price action. Look at the volume of just for the past 2 days, quite strong. That means a lot of fighting going on underneath. Okay, all right. Let's move on. Apple. Then after that, then Apple. Then what? What's the next counter? I lost track already, guys. After Apple, orange. No, just kidding. Crude oil. Okay, crude oil. Remember what we mentioned yesterday? Yesterday we were neutral. We didn't fall for the bullishness, right? Because we say, hey, market is back to this range condition only. Sooner or later they will roll over. So it is there's a signs of rolling over there already. You see, look at the yesterday candle, right? Kind of weak. And look at the control on the top. So there are a lot of resistance coming in. So we won't be surprised if we see the bearish candle by today. So I'm neutral and slightly bearish today, right, guys? Okay. All right. Let's move on to look at wheat, all those guys. Okay. Okay, I think we shouldn't be so much buying at this moment. Okay, as you can see, we have a control coming in on these 3 days. Okay, so it's I think it's better to draw it out. Take out the old one first. Okay. So it's somewhere around here. Okay, so is this area is kind of important. All right. Okay, so this area is kind of important. So let's see how it's going. All right, so market is see where the market range break out or break down first. Okay, I don't think it's too early for. I don't think it's gonna be go up anytime soon. Let the market flush down lower first. I think maybe we'll go to here first. You know, this kind of stuff. All right, so not buying, guys. As of this week, in general, all the soybean la, corn la, wheat la, we are not really interested in buying. All right, not really interested in buying. Okay, hang on. There's some error on the chart, but anyway, you know this price is going down, all right? So not really interested in buying. We are really standing outside for a while. Previously on this push up, we really made quite a decent amount of money. Now we are waiting. Okay, so all these three I will just quickly cover. Should be the same decision. All right. Okay, corn is slightly different per se. Hang on. I think the maximum the corn can go for now is 4,600 level. So it's around $460 level. So I'm just slightly bullish only. Nothing really significant on them. All right, let's see on them. Okay, so among these three, wheat, soybean, and corn, right? I think corn is the most, the best looking one at this moment. All right, if you want to long against any three of them, if you want to choose among them, I would say choose corn. Okay, choose the only one that's slightly bullish. The rest are not really bullish. All right. Okay, let's take a look on the BTC, gentlemen. Look at the BTC yesterday. They really made people happy only, tickle a little bit, then market come back down. So you can see the price action. The market really go here. Market really go to this congested level. And people think, wow, go so bullish, go long. But the market come back down. So you see, it's also here. Okay, so even though it pulled back, we haven't really seen any bearish candle yet. So I would say it's neutral, but at least do not long unnecessarily. We won't be surprised if we start to show bearish candle in the next few days and start to go back lower. You got my point, huh? So I'm not really so bullish on crypto related as well. At least neutral. Okay. The most bullish stack that I can have is neutral. Okay. I will be surprised we have a bearish candle by tomorrow or so. All right. Okay. Next guess as well. Should be the same, guys. Next guess. You see, yes, guys, the same. Look at the yesterday. If you go back and watch our inner circle net meeting video, we were not bullish at all. We were not bullish. We were neutral because one of the things is that, like we mentioned, hey guys, please be careful. Even though this was a bullish candle, come on now, we are not that new traders or noob trader to fall for this, right? So we say that, hey, we may have a bearish candle likely to show up soon. So what happened? Yesterday, we have a kind of bearish candle show up. So I think market will stay likely to roll over downward first, in my opinion. All right. So I think market is better not to long. Okay. So this one already came through. All right. This one already came through. This one, I will just move it as it is, and I will take it out now already because it's no longer valid at this moment. So the next moving where it is moving, I will update again by, when we after checking out market composition, other stuff, I will draw the direction again. All right. So currently, I think it was done with the neutral with the better watch here. Okay. So just to have a quick conclusion, even though we have a two-part yesterday, the first part is a CPI, make everybody to be risk on, go up a lot, just to after that just to pull back all the way down. So that's why yesterday we have a lot of neutral looking candle yesterday. All right. So as per the market go as per our weekly plan, right? So we are stay quite slightly bullish on US dollar for now. All right. So most of them are like we just KIV all those stuff because market is in the transition right now. Okay, then we have two recommendation. The first one is silver to the short side, and we have US dollar Canadian. US dollar Canadian on the long side, all right? US dollar Canadian on the long side, and we got one more KIV, right? Where is it? Let me see. Oh, we have a Hong Kong on the long side is 1 KIV. So we got two recommendation and we got 1 KIV at this moment. All right. Thank you very much.